You have a gift. You know it. Deep down, in the quiet hours of the night, when the whole world is asleep, and it's just you and your thoughts. You can feel it. Something inside you that was built for more. A fire that could light up the sky. But here's the thing nobody tells you. Most people carry that fire their entire lives. And never light it. They get busy. They get scared. They wait for the perfect moment. That never comes. And one day, without warning, time runs out. They leave this world with the music still inside them. The painting still in their hands. The building still in their mind. This is the story of one man who almost became one of them. If you've ever felt stuck between who you are and who you know you could be, stay with us. This story was made for you. Subscribe and hit the bell. We drop stories that change lives every single week. Leo was the most gifted architect in the city. People would stop mid-conversation just to look at his sketches. His professors said they hadn't seen a talent like his in 20 years. Everyone who met Leo walked away thinking the same thing. This man is going somewhere. But behind closed doors, Leo had a secret. His desk was a graveyard. Unfinished blueprints. Abandoned models. Brilliant ideas that never made it past the first line. Because Leo was always waiting. Waiting for the right mood. The right morning. The right feeling in his chest that told him, today is the day. He told himself, I can't force genius. The spark will come. But the spark never came. When the deadline did. And one by one, the opportunities of his life quietly walked out the door. His talent was a Ferrari. Breathtaking. Powerful. Built for greatness. And completely out of fuel. The night he lost the biggest commission of his career. The one that would have changed everything. Leo didn't go home and make excuses. For the first time, he sat in the dark and told himself the truth. He drove to the studio of the master builder. The old man who had designed half the skyline Leo could see from his window. The man who had never, not once, missed a deadline in 40 years. How do you do it? I have the talent. I know I do. But I can't make it show up when I need it. I wait for the fire. And it only comes when it's already too late. The master builder was quiet for a long moment. Then he looked at Leo. Not with judgment, but with the eyes of someone who had once stood in the exact same shadow. Leo. Does the sun wait until it feels inspired before it rises? Does it lie in bed, waiting for the perfect mood, before it decides to light the world? Amateurs wait for inspiration. Professionals go to work. You have it completely backwards, son. You think you need motivation before you can act. But motivation is not the cause. It is the reward. Action always comes first. I'm not asking you to build the cathedral. I'm asking you for 5 minutes. Tomorrow morning. Before the excuses wake up. Before the world gets loud. Before your brain starts negotiating with you. Sit down. Set a timer. 5 minutes. Move the pen. Lay one stone. If you can win the first 5 minutes, the rest of the hour is yours. And if you win enough hours, Leo, you win your life. The next morning, Leo's alarm went off. At 5 a.m., every old instinct screamed at him. Wait. Sleep. Start tomorrow. You don't feel ready. Instead, he sat down at his desk. He set a small timer. 5 minutes. And he began. He didn't build the cathedral that morning. But he built something far more powerful. The habit of beginning. Day by day. Stone by stone. He stopped waiting for the spark. And he started providing the wood. And somewhere in those quiet early mornings, the fire finally caught. And this time, it didn't flicker. It roared. The sun does not rise because it is inspired. It rises because it is persistent. Your talent is not a ghost you summon on good days. It is a muscle. And muscles don't grow from waiting. They grow from showing up. Especially when you don't feel ready. Especially then. Leo went on to build some of the most breathtaking structures in the country. But he'll tell you, the greatest thing he ever built wasn't made of steel, or glass, or stone. It was the discipline to start before he felt ready. You have a gift. The world is waiting for it. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is the one you create. 5 minutes from now. What is the one thing you have been putting off? Drop it in the comments right now. And tell us, what will you spend your first 5 minutes on tomorrow? Hold yourself accountable. We'll be reading every single one. This is Sunrise Tales. Stories that don't just inspire you. They move you. If this reached something in you today, share it with one person who needs to hear it. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you at sunrise.